So this is a fun little puzzle. We're gonna work backwards. So we're used to having an inequality and then you graph it. But in this problem, we already have the graph and we have to figure out what the inequality was that made this graph. So a little bit of thinking backwards. Okay, so we know we need to write some kind of inequality that's an equation with an arrow in it. All right, so what do we need to write the equation of a line? We need the y-intercept and the slope, right? We want y equals mx plus b. So we need this and we need this. Okay, b is easy to get. That's just the y-intercept. There it is at -2. So I can put a -2 here. And then what's the slope? We need to find 2 points on the line. So here's a point and here's a point. And we need to count the rise over the run. So up 2 over 3. Up 2, right 3. So the slope is 2/3. We'll just fill in the y and the x, and we have the equation of this line. But it's not just an equation, it's an inequality. So I can't really put this equal sign here. I need to decide what kind of arrow goes in there. All right, so first question, is it dashed or solid? Right, it's dashed, so it's just gonna be an arrow and not an equal sign. So now we just need to know what direction the arrow should point. Should it be greater than, or should it be less than? Once you think about that a second, you can even pause the video and see if you can figure it out before I show you the answer. All right. We're going to work backwards in our mind again. Normally, when we go to shade an inequality, we put in a test point, like 0, 0. So let's do that, but in reverse. We want 0, 0 to be on the true side of the equation. We want 0, 0 to be on the true side of the equation. So let's put 0, 0 into our equation. 0, 2/3 times 0 minus 2. So I just put in 0 for y and 0 for x because that's this point right here at 0, 0. All right, so that would be 2/3 times 0 is 0 minus 2, 0 and -2. Right. What kind of arrow would I have to put in here to make this true? If I put the arrow like that, is that true? Is 0 greater than -2? Yes, it is. 0 is actually greater than -2. So I know this is a greater than arrow, and that is my final answer. All right. What if it was the same problem, but the line was solid and it was shaded the other direction? Same problem, but a solid line shaded this direction. Okay. I go through the same steps. I need y equals mx plus b. The y-intercept is -2. The slope is still up 2 over 3. All of that's the same. But when I go to put in my test value, 0, 0 is on the false side of the equation. So when I put in 0, 0, I want this to turn out false. But 0 is greater than -2. So if I want this to be false, the arrow has to point the other direction. And this is a solid line, so I need the equal to sign. So now the answer would look like that. Takes a lot of thinking, really good for your brain. Good logic, good problem solving, great exercise for your brain. We need problem solvers in this world, good thinkers. So yeah, these aren't going to be easy, but you can do them if you put your mind to it. Just keep looking back at the example video and you'll be able to do these just fine.